Hi, what is today? It's March 31st. Man, it's been rough. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's been rough. Um, I've been sick it started I think on the 26th or before that, which is interesting. Anyways, as you know, I've been doing the gummies, the weed and whatever, finding my new sense of freedom, and that's been great. Until I realized a couple of days ago, something shifted in the sense of I started to maybe chase the high, in a sense. The high of, I don't know, it's all of a sudden, my body wasn't reacting the same to the gummies or the weed. I can't find a comfortable spot. And, yeah, so I'm going through it because I'm not going to do it anymore. And I say, I hope I'm honest with myself, because the intense anxiety, the panic, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the headaches, the migraines, and of course some of this is perimenopausal related. But you know, I have this thing in my throat here that, you know, swells, and I noticed it would, well, it seems to be when I wake up, it's swollen more than throughout the day. But I remember I was thinking back to when I was a teenager and I'd be in my car and there would be a clicky thing in my throat. And not that long ago, maybe 5, 6, anywhere in between the realm of the last maybe 7 years or so, I did have my thyroid checked. And of course things can change, but they did the iodine thing and it was fine. So I think this is maybe not related to, I don't know where the fucking thyroid is, but anyways, I should know that, but I don't know. I thought it was, doesn't matter. Basically, you know, the way I've been living has not been healthy because for me, it's not healthy to come home and take gummies and smoke weed and just fucking blast myself out. And that's not the kind of life I want to live. At first it was fun because I was doing all this creating and lots of spiritual shit. It helped me kind of like take the, I don't want to say the edge off of life, but take the resistance down. And I'm sure it could still be true, but what began to happen is I think I started to do too much, and I would do much more than I intended or realized I was doing. You know, with the gummies, you eat a couple and it takes a while. So you smoke some, this is what I would do. And then I smoke some weed and then I'm like, I don't feel anything. And so I take another couple more gummies and, you know, then I fall asleep. And so it just became a habit that was obviously not healthy. And, you know, when I tell you that I would wake up in a panic and drenched in sweat, that was the hardest thing. And, you know, menopause is coming, and apparently alcohol and cannabis can exacerbate or bring on or make worse symptoms. And I'm telling you, I would rather probably die. I don't know. I don't want to die. But that's how, you know, it's painful. It was like, this is going to last forever. Nothing's going to get better. It was a mental mind fuck. And I'm thankful to those of you who reached out, whether you offered, some people offered not like recommendations for like sleepy time tea. I researched or, you know, heard about magnesium, right? And surprisingly, magnesium glycinate. I don't think I've taken these once before. I'm used to taking the 500 milligram magnesium or whatever my ex would buy. So these, gentle on the stomach. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I have had vomited the last couple of days. Nothing major. This morning, you know, of course, each time brushing my teeth, it's like I have that nausea. And it's like, well, whatever. Like, my teeth are gross. Like, ugh. So brushed my teeth, and that helped me vomit each time. Not that I was intending to do that, and I'm grateful that I did. This morning I was able to lay back down, and I fell asleep without, I was a little sweaty, but I wasn't soaked. So maybe this is more of a documentary or whatever the fuck you want to label it, to myself, that, you know, I think I kept chasing what I would get in the beginning with the weed and the spiritual experiences and the creativity and all the fun stuff, right? And well, at least it just became like it would be if you were chasing any other drug. You chase the high and you chase to get to that point where you were at. And I just shut the door because it looks like a storm cloud. Oh my God, let me turn around because it does not get like this. Can you see? Yeah. So, well, it's dark. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's definitely darkening. But the sun was out, so I'm so grateful for that. I wonder if it's gonna rain. Hopefully that just goes away, right? So I am going to take the steps that I need to make myself healthy in all the right ways. It's been fun. It's been not fun. And yeah, I am glad that I have allowed myself this process. The only thing I regret is probably feeling so bad. And at the same time, Spirit is like, we needed to fucking wake you up. Because I think I was heading down a path where, not that I was looking for other substances. Like somebody asked me, are you looking for your DOC? And I'm like, DOC, what? Like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, DOC question mark, drug of choice. And I was like, I'm so far removed from that, like, no thanks. I don't want pain pills. I don't think I ever really wanted pain pills, right? But how that situation unfolded. So it's not lost on me how quickly things can get out of hand with substances. So I'm mindful. And like I said, after going through what I went through, whether it is an illness, because I feel like I've been sick, I feel like I have a virus, but I also feel like hormones, and I think it's a trifecta, honestly. Withdrawal from weed, which I didn't think was a thing, because you have to remember, like back in the day before it was like legal in places and where they had gummies and shit like this, you know, they had pop brownies. I never had a pop brownie. But my hair is tickling my back. Yeah, I don't know. It's just different. I'll just say that. It's different, and I'm glad I've experienced it, and I can continue to experience it, but it's not going to be like an everyday come home thing, right? It served its purpose, and I'm grateful for the journey that I've been on. Grateful for the incredibly abrupt awakening, although it was very difficult. I can't express enough the sense of doom. Like every little small thing that I would normally think, oh, whatever, it's going to work itself out, or I trust God, I couldn't see a way out. And that's what scared me the most, is not being able to have that positivity, not being able to, I mean, to a degree, right? Not being able to know that everything's going to work out, because it felt like my life was never going to be the same again. As evidenced by, though, today I'm feeling better. I was able to take, like I said, a nap without sweating through my clothes. So maybe every day a little bit better. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And I'm processing a lot of stuff. A lot. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm at a point where I just don't know a lot. And I don't know. Things are unfolding, and I know that great things are coming. I just don't know a lot, so we'll leave it at that, and hope you have a wonderful day. I don't have any poems or any magical whatever to send your way other than take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and take care of other people too. I mean, if you're in a position to help somebody, maybe a kind word, a gesture. The people that helped me yesterday and the last couple of days, actually, I mean, I'm just keeping it in the present moment. It was really heartwarming and appreciated beyond measure across all avenues. And so, yeah, if you're in a position where you feel good or are able to help somebody, whether it's a kind word, a smile, a nod, whatever, I don't know, tea or whatever it is. I have my Gatorade, soup, like all the things that I'm eating. And no, I don't need those things. I actually just went to the store. But whatever, if you're in a position to help somebody, help somebody. Because I know what it's like to be in need, and people came through, and I appreciate that so much. So take care of you.